So the animation pack is coming out in a couple of months, and in this video I just want to give my predictions on what I think could come in this set. Just remember, these are my predictions, so I could be wrong with them, but this was something I wanted to do for a while, and maybe I'll do more in the future. So without any more introductions, let's get into this. Okay, the first couple of cards I think are coming in this animation pack is the monster forms of the Fang of Critias and the Claw of Hermos. The reason why I think that is because Timaeus got a monster form in Battle of Chaos, and it would only make sense that the other two would get a monster form as well. After all, they were huge in the anime. To me, it would make sense that Konami would put them into this pack, or they could put them in a V-Jump, who really knows, but either way, I do think that Hermos and Critias both deserve their own monster form. Another set of cards that I think is coming is the Odd Eyes Gate cards. You see, we got Odd Eyes support this year in Dimension Force, and when anime archetypes get support in another set, Konami will give them cards that were used in the anime. An example of this would be Speedroid Scratch. After Speedroids got support in Synchro Storm, they then gave them this card. And with Odd Eyes, they kind of need the Odd Eyes Gate cards. You see, in the anime, they were used to help summon the Odd Eyes hybrid monsters like Odd Eyes Venom, Odd Eyes Winged Dragon, and Odd Eyes Rebellion Dragon. But the problem with those cards is that they are really hard to summon, so I feel like it's time that we get these cards. Though I will say this, they'll probably nerf their effects from the anime because they're a little bit broken, so don't expect them to have like the same effect as they would in the anime. Another archetype that got support in Dimension Force was Predator Plans, and I can see Konami giving us some of Yuri's Predator Plan cards from the anime. Most likely 3 of his main deck monsters as well as 1 of his trap cards. Not just that, but I also feel like they'll change some of their effects to reference moments in the anime. You see, Konami has this habit of making anime cards reference the plays that were used in the anime. An example of this would be the new G-Golem Rockhammer. You know that effect that makes him a level 4 by discarding a card? Yeah, that's a reference to Cost Down. In the anime, the Earth Ignis used Cost Down in Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains because Vrains had this whole habit of using old cards like Mirror Force and Magic Cylinder because they like to bring back nostalgia. So I do feel like they'll change some of these monsters' effects to reference plays that Yuri did in the anime, though I could be wrong. However, I do want to say this about one of those Predator Plans. Its name is Lilyzard. They're either going to have to nerf its effect or make its effect a once per turn. You want to know what the anime effect is? It's literally a weaker version of Disc Commander, and we all know what happened to him. One last card that I feel like is a guarantee to come is one of Gansley's cards. You know, the guy from the Big Five. Apparently every year, Konami gives us one of his cards. Like 2 years ago, they gave us Hyperia, and last year they gave us Yoi. This year, it could be Ruklamba, the Spirit King, and from what I've heard, a lot of people actually wanted this card. Though, expect it to be nerfed from the anime, because his anime effect lets you spam the board, and I highly doubt Konami will allow you to do that so easily. This one, I do feel like is a guaranteed. Okay, the last card I feel like that has a high chance of coming is the Advanced Crystal Beast. The reason why I feel like we'll get the Advanced Crystal Beast is because we're getting a Crystal Beast structure deck, and I think a lot of players would agree that now we need new Crystal Beasts. The original ones just can't keep up with today's game, so I feel like it's time that Konami gives us some new ones, and the Advanced Crystal Beasts just seem like the right ones. And I know that their anime effects are the same as the original, but Konami does have a habit of buffing anime effects, so I do believe that now is a time that we get new Crystal Beast. I also do feel like we could get a retrain of Rainbow Dark Dragon. Since we are getting dark versions of the Crystal Beast, it would make sense to get a retrain of Rainbow Dark Dragon. Maybe this one could have like its anime effect where it had protection, which is always good in Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't know, we'll just see what happens with that one. Overall, I do feel like we could get the Advanced Crystal Beast since we are getting the structure deck, and it would make sense because these two sets would promote each other, but at the end of the day, who knows what Konami does. One last thing I want to mention here is that a lot of people actually want Konami to print the Clear and Darkness archetype. Why, you may ask? Well, it's because Konami did something really stupid back during the 5Ds era. They only gave us 2 of those cards from the archetype, and it's like, why? Why not just give us the full archetype? Why only give us 2 of the cards? I don't know, to me, I think we're overdue to get the full archetypes. Hopefully we'll get one of them in this set, but we'll see what happens at the end. Anyways, that's all I have to say about this topic. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and tell me in the comments below what you think could be in this set. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you subscribe for more. See you guys.